Hello viewers, welcome to the lecture on automobile. Today we are going to see about the driver assistance system, that is in short or abbreviated as ADAS. ADAS, that is Adaptive Driver Assist System. This is one of the technology that is emerging in the field of automobile. Let us move on to the lecture. So what is the need of a driver assistance system? Why it is a system that is needed in the vehicles? It is because in order to reduce the accidents, the fatigue, and also to improve the safety of the environment. Because there are many accidents that are happening due to the human error. For example, rash driving or over speeding or anything else. The environment also one of the factor that affects for the accidents. So in order to enhance the safety and to provide comfort for the driver, this driver assist systems are nowadays in the vehicles. So there are different levels of driver assist systems. The first level or the zeroth level deals about the three systems. One is the anti-lock braking system. This anti-lock braking system is a braking system which helps the driver to avoid wheel lock, which means due to a circumstance or a situation, if the driver gets panic braking, that is the long presses the brake pedal, what happens is the sudden braking will cause the wheel will lock and the uh, steering to be in a fixed position or not able to steer the vehicle, so which causes the skidding of the vehicle, and as well as it drags the vehicle to collide with some object or something else. That means the driver loses the control of the vehicle. So in order to avoid such conditions, this anti-lock braking system is one of the system that, for example, if a driver applies the brake for a particular time, for example, one time, the system itself reduces or decelerates the wheel by continuously applying the brake for a number of times. So while applying the brake, the vehicle decelerates and it releases. So it electronically applies the brake, and in order to control the deceleration of the vehicle with stability. So the next is the electronic stability control. So this electronic stability control is also one of the system that is equipped with the brake. So this also helps to control the vehicle in terms of motion and direction. The next thing is the traction control system. This traction control system helps to avoid wheel spins in a muddy road. So these are the things that are present in the level 1. The next thing is about the level 2. So in level 2, we can see the adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, and automatic emergency braking. So these systems are also one of the system that acts as a driver assistance system. So in this system, that is adaptive cruise control, it helps the driver to maintain a constant speed. So the fuel or the energy or the pedal that is electronically applied. So what happens is, if it is an electric vehicle or if it is a petrol vehicle, the petrol or diesel vehicle, the fuel is supplied at a constant speed. For example, the driver sets for 80 kilometer per hour, the speed is maintained for 80 kilometer per hour. So the next is the line keep assist. So this system is a very important system, because if the driver loses his or her concentration in the road, if the vehicle is changing the direction or it crosses the lane, so it keeps an alert for the driver. So the next thing is about the emergency braking. So this emergency braking is one of the thing which applies the brake automatically by avoiding the major crashes during the traffic condition. So these things comes under the level 2. The next thing is about how this driver assistance system helps the driver and makes the decision. So these driver assistance systems are equipped with sensors. So the sensors may collect data from the camera. So what can be the sensors are radar, lidar, and ultrasonic sensors. So these sensors will be connected with or coupled with the electronic control unit, which acts as a brain of the system. So already there will be a, program or an algorithm which is run by means of a machine learning concept. So these program will run on the inbuilt data by comparing the real time data and makes the decision. So this is how the benefits in the implementing the driver assistance system. So you can see the slide. There are 20 to 40% of reduction in car crash and 5 to 10% of insurance savings, and also there are more than some numbers. Example, 12,000 injuries may be prevented by implementing these kind of systems. So and also the traffic, so it should be a smooth in a way, in a highway, in a pleasant way. The vehicle should have all those things, so then only there will be a comfortable in the ride. So there are, of course, there are many challenges and limitations. One is the topmost is the cyber security and risk. So there may be a hackers, or there may be a vulnerable systems that can interrupt the program, and the complexity, because the implementation will have a more sophisticated environment or infrastructure, that too cost much, and the human factor. So the we cannot run the system, or the human should understand, the end user should must understand the system, and should use the facilities. So then the sensor limitation, so there are some conditions, that challenges and limitations, out of which the cyber security risk is the topmost thing that should be considered in the future. So the future of ADAS, it can be a vehicle to X communication. Vehicle to X communication means the vehicle to vehicle can be communicated, or the vehicle to infrastructure can be communicated, or the vehicle can get traffic data from the vehicles that are traveling at some distance. So this kind of things can be implemented, and it can be creating an awareness among the end users. And the enhanced AI nowadays. The AI is a very emerging field, and that can be used for implementing such things. So other than this, the on the air, over the air updates, that is OTA, that is also one of the factor that can improve the system by updating according to the versions that is released by the manufacturer. So a smarter and a drive future will be ahead if we implement this adaptive or the driver assistance system in our vehicles. So that's it about the lecture. Thank you.